Procedure or partnership, the loyalty paradox and the importance of relationship quality. Welcome, I am Professor Dr. Maya Warden, Profets. W, a researcher specializing in customer relationship management, loyalty strategies, and AI-enabled customer experiences. In this podcast, we explore CRM decisions not as abstract theories, but as lived experiences, with very real economic and relational consequences. Loyalty programs are a multi-billion euro industry. Airlines, retailers, and service firms invest massive resources in points, status levels, and digital platforms. But the true nature of a loyalty program is not revealed when everything works smoothly. It is revealed when something goes wrong. And that is exactly what happened to me recently with Air France KLM's Flying Blue, just ranked #1 world's best airline rewards program, praised for being tailored to customer needs and enhanced customer experience. Awards celebrate loyalty when systems work. Loyalty is tested when they don't. Drawing on 25 years of research in loyalty programs and relationship marketing, I will explain what went wrong and how Air France reacted well and how it has been managed even better without compromising fairness or governance. Let me tell you the incident. As a long-term loyal customer holding gold status, I missed retaining my status by just 14 experience points in 2 days. 14 points, 2 days, due to a simple calendar misunderstanding. A few days after the downgrade, I made a reasonable request. Can I use my existing air miles to purchase the missing 14 XPs, even if I am 2 days late? What followed were flat, standardized, automated responses. No discussion, no escalation, no context, just procedural apologies. The automated procedure completely steamrolled a long-term customer relationship. And here is the twist. Having studied loyalty and service recovery for more than 25 years, this incident instantly became a real-world bad practice case, one I now teach to students across Europe and Asia. Because this is not about losing perks. It is about the emotional shock of status demotion and the absence of communication. Psychology explains this well. According to prospect theory, Kahneman and Tversky, losses hurt far more than gains please. Losing a status you believe you have earned feels like rejection. It sends a violent signal. You are no longer valued. This brings us to the core strategic question, procedure or relationship. CRM research is clear. Rules and automation are necessary. They ensure scalability and fairness. But procedures should never override relationships, especially in marginal cases. When service incidents are handled purely procedurally, they undermine trust, engagement, and long-term loyalty, often silently through churn, sometimes loudly through negative word of mouth. So here is the million-euro question. Which strategy actually gets customers to pay to keep their status? Our empirical research across airlines, hotels, and retail gives a clear answer. Rigid informational reminders perform poorly. By contrast, proactive extension strategies, signaling recognition rather than threat, deliver strong results. Plus 110% willingness to pay, plus 120% loyalty. Plus 110% trust, 20% negative word of mouth. Most negative word of mouth is not caused by the rule itself, but by the feeling of being treated like a number. Here is the most counterintuitive finding. Even customers who stay under pressure suffer a trust collapse. They comply, but they resent it. This is the dual punishment trap. You win the transaction, but mortgage the relationship. In easy words, you win the transaction, but mortgage the relationship. You patch the leak today, but weaken the foundation of the relationship. And now, the bomb blast. A minor change in communication, costing well below 200K in CRM logic, message design, and light AI tuning, can unlock millions in annual value through higher requalification, upgrades, ancillary revenue, lower complaint costs, and protected customer lifetime value. A service incident is not a cost, it is an opportunity. When recovery is handled well, loyalty does not just recover, it increases. 70% of satisfied customers become more loyal. 96% of dissatisfied ones become disloyal and spread negativity. The conclusion is unequivocal. Service recovery is not about compensation. For loyal customers, relational efforts and communication, recognition, personal attention, respect, empathy matter far more than monetary compensations to rebuild the relationship. And finally, the good news is that the top management of Air France Flying Blue and customer experience management wrote me personally and exactly applied the proactive extension strategy, signaling recognition rather than threat. This is a good signal for loyal customers and for me, who will now show high gratitude towards Air France and do even more positive word of mouth and become at the highest level loyal. So here is the final takeaway. In French, we say, du pépin à la pépite, from a glitch to a gold nugget. Those 14 missing XPs were small stones dropped into a pond. By saying yes, Flying Blue turned them into a gold mine and not a millstone. By saying yes, they have created real attitudinal and behavioral loyalty. The Pépite playbook is simple. Identify loyal customers about to miss the mark. Don't just remind, extend, reasonably frame it as recognition. We value you. Measure what matters. Trust, well-being, engagement, not just NPS. And that leaves us with one final question. When a valuable customer is on the edge, is your system designed to enforce the rulebook or to build a human relationship? Because that difference decides whether you keep a customer for one more year or earn a loyal advocate for life. For Flying Blue and Air France KLM's CEO Ben Smith, the real challenge is therefore not winning awards when everything works, but proving that loyalty leadership exists when procedures fail and relationships are truly on the line. Thank you to Air France Flying Blue, and thank you for listening. If you are interested in my research about customer loyalty, service recovery, and smart technologies in marketing, stay tuned to my YouTube channel, AI-based Smart Ecosystems and View. For more insights on relationship marketing and technology-enabled customer experiences grounded in research and real-world cases.